Hello class. A few of you have emailed me asking me about the final exam for this class. So I'm making this video to go over the final exam and to walk you through what you should be doing and where you should be clicking. So as you can see, we're on the home page of your class. The first thing you want to do is click over here to Learning Modules. And then you want to scroll down to the bottom where it says Module 11 Final Exam Part 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 parts to the final exam. Each part has opened up at different times. They normally open up and become available to you at the end of those learning modules. So you could have already been taking part 1 and part 2. Part 3 has not been released yet. You can also wait and take all 3 parts together. You won't be penalized, and there's no reason for you not to do that if you don't want to. But just remember, each part 1, 2, and 3 they have different due dates. I believe 1 has one due date and 2 and 3 has another due date. Okay, so once you click in here, you will see it talks about what's going to happen here. It shows you that there's 3 parts, and then this is the information on each part. Okay, so you got part 1, part 2, and part 3. Each of these areas have information on Julia and her life, and you're going to take the information and take a test, i.e. the final exam, on each part of the information. You can click on these, see right here how it kind of lit up, and this can get you a PDF. So if I double click on this, it's going to pop up for me, which went to my other screen. I have 2 screens. The PDF of the same information where you can read about it if you want to have that up and look at it. Okay. If you scroll down a little bit further, it says resources for the exam. You want to open up each of these, okay, and read them before you start the exam in the part. So for part 1, I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and I'm going to download and open up all of the information on part 1. And I want to read it, highlight it, go over it. If I don't remember how to do something, look back at some previous learning modules on how to do it before I start the exam. Okay, we're going to go back. Then when I'm ready to start the exam, I'm going to click here for part 1, part 2, and part 3. You should open up all 3 of these, part 1, part 2, part 3. You should also click on all 3 of these and read them as well before you start the final exam. Okay. Again, remember, each part is due on a different time. And you'll see right now you've got part 1 that you can go into and take. You can go on and take part 2. And you can also not start part 3 until April 11th. And I'm going to pull up my grade, which is really okay. So let's see when they're due. So part 1 is due on April 18th at 11:59. Part 2 and 3 are due on April 23rd at 11:59. And it's due, sorry guys, it's one of my Dropbox updates, I apologize. It's due, these 2, part 2 and 3 are due on the same day on a Tuesday. And then part 1, final exam, is due on a Thursday. Okay, so this is going to be a little different. It's not due on a Thursday, it's due on a Tuesday. I hope that this helped answer some questions for you. Again, remember, you're going to start at learning modules. You're going to scroll down, part 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, guys. There we go. And then you're also going to click on these and read that information, open up all 3 of these and read them, and then go in and take the final exam. It's actual questions that you have to answer. I don't remember. Let's take a look. If it's multiple, okay, it is multiple choice. So you're going to want to make sure that you're answering each question, and you get 1 attempt per final exam. So do not sit down and start taking this until you are ready to take the full part of the exam. Part 1, part 2, and part 3. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're ready for all three parts when you sit down. Have all your information out for each 3 parts. And here it shows you each one's worth $100. You cannot and you will not pass this class if you do not take all 3 parts of the exam. So please take them. If you have questions before you start, email me or instant message me during office hours, or email me anytime during the week. This will not be accepted late, not part 1, part 2, or part 3. So if you miss a due date, you will receive a 0. So please, please, please get these in. Do them on time. If you're having computer issues, go to the C&M Computer Lab and take it there. Do not wait until last minute, and do not wait until your computer's not working, you're having internet issues. If you're having any of that, just pop on into one of the C&M computer labs and take it there, okay? Good luck. And again, any more questions, feel free to contact me via email or instant message, and I'll do my best to help you. Have a good afternoon, guys.